Josh's Himbo Fitness, Himbo Grooming, Himbo Science. We are the Himbos, we are not bimbos. We are the Himbos, we are not bimbos. We are the Himbos, Himbos, yeah. Coming gonna tell you how to do your hair.
Oh. Here we go.
Ready for connection, yeah.
going.
Come on now.
Keep going.
Ready for connection, yeah.
Keep going.
Get it out and get it in. We're gonna connect with you. You're gonna connect with him.
What is up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Himbos. It's your boy, the White D'Angelo, Justin Silver, and the Granite Songbird, Josh Anna Myers,
With
coming
Lecadog.
to you from Club Connection with Lecadog. With us, as usual, behind the booth, it is the bionic, bisexual Natalie. Natalie.
Hello.
That was hard to do.
That was hard. You
Justin
did it.
is jacked up right now. I don't know if he
stuck
did
the landing.
I love
if he did a bump of BP 432.
157. I love our guest, so I'm excited. I'm going to introduce her in a second. But first of all, thank you all for the 5-star ratings and reviews on iTunes. Thank you for liking and subscribing on YouTube. Ding, do that right now. Thank you for all the love on social media, and thank you everybody who joins us in the VIP section at Club Connection, where you get up to 4 hours of bonus content, playlist, product reviews, merch, customized songs from the Granite Songbird himself, Q&A, a GFE, if you will, a girlfriend experience, a GFE.
Can I say this?
Yes.
You look great
Do
in
I?
the monitor. Yeah, you really do.
Josh, thank you. That's
For
a nice.
46, bro.
Thank you, Josh.
I said he's the fucking.
That was such a great compliment
He's-
until.
It was such a great
He's-
compliment.
But I mean, dude, like
I know.
we're
Thank
all
you,
trying
Josh.
to seem somewhat younger.
Thank you,
I would
Josh.
never suspect you were 46 years old.
I
If you
appreciate
said
it.
I'm 38, I'd be like, all right.
Josh,
40, I'd be like, really?
that makes me feel good. That was very nice of you to say.
And
I
I just
appreciate it.
on the Patreon episode, which you should definitely pay for because we give you gold. I said he's the Frank Grillo of comedy.
Oh.
That lovely voice you were hearing is the voice of one of my best friends in the whole wide world. You know her from her stand-up comedy special on YouTube right now, and from the Guys We Fucked podcast. It is the beautiful, hilarious,
Keep going. There's so much.
intelligent,
She's
talented,
my one of my biggest
culturally rich,
one of my biggest
emotionally
crushes in
intelligent,
comedy.
Josh's number one crush, who I've slept
Two
in,
dates,
who I've
kind of.
who I've slept in bed with platonically because I
Yes.
love her
I
as a
hate
friend,
that.
And took a shower with on camera.
and took a shower
What
with, and
the
made out with twice on
Yeah.
camera.
Yeah.
Krystyna Hutchinson is with
Oh,
us, everybody.
Yeah,
Hello.
I'm so happy you're here.
She's the best. I love Christina. Is my fucking heart. There's no. It's listen. I love Christina's boyfriend, but there is nobody that I get along with better. So before my mom was like, "Why don't you just date Christina?" I'm like, I don't know why. I don't know why.
She's not gonna leave you. She's dating a guy that looks like the Count of Monte Cristo.
I love him. I love him.
Swashbuckler.
I know he is a swashbuckler. He is sexy. We're so happy to have you.
I'm
here.
so happy to be here. I
Yes.
was looking forward to this.
Yes, you look great.
Thank you.
Yeah.
This whole podcast is all about you. We're going to go through everything. We're going to go through your diet, your fitness, your spiritual condition, your
Ooh.
grooming situation. We're going
Okay.
to find out where you fall on
Can I
the
wait? I
story.
want to
know-
wait before we even get into all
yes.
that crap. How did you guys become such good friends?
Ooh, how did we?
Corinne and I interviewed you on Guys We Fucked.
Right, you and I really connected.
Yeah, you had a lot to say about childhood trauma, and you had a lot of book recommendations for me, and
Yes.
then it was just BFF from there.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, we connected on like a soul level. I think
Yeah.
we both have like similar backgrounds where there's a lot of fucking cracks in the walls.
Yeah.
And like you know what's weird? Whenever I meet somebody who's like, and it's not like, you know when you do like trauma bonding with people, like, and I don't mean that.
Love a good
No,
trauma bond.
Oh yeah,
But I don't-
toxic, great sex.
I don't. Yeah,
thumbs up.
that is true. But like, it wasn't like that. It's like when I meet somebody. Let's say I go on a date with somebody, and like they just tell me about their like happy-go-lucky childhood, and I'm like,
Fuck you.
I don't relate to this person at all. And
Yeah.
like, I was going through the breakup that I went through. Leave it, Josh. What?
Because I was gonna say it's like that. Like anytime I'm sitting down with somebody, meeting them, and I'm like, they're like, so I had a rough childhood. All I hear in my head is,
Bring that,
God damn, do it again.
bring that ass back like a boom, boom, boom.
Right, you want
You're
it back.
good in bed. And
Dude,
you
it
have a lot
really
to
does.
say.
That's like the joke I have. I'm like, I met this girl. She's like, I have borderline personality disorder. Do you know what that means? I'm like, that the sex is gonna be awesome.
Uh-huh.
But like, stop pushing, Josh. Stop pushing buttons. Do not stop being a child right now. Leave me.
I'm not. I'm trying to beef the show up.
I got it.
Oh, don't move that away.
I'm
from me.
moving it away. You can't play with the
Your
toys.
never
son's off
smoking
the
my-
rails.
What I was gonna say was no. I was going through that breakup with that porn star that I dated, which was a fucking traumatic thing, and I was really vulnerable. And I was like, I'm just gonna be like really open and honest on this podcast. And you're great at interviewing.
Thank you.
You are, and like I was just like, and that's where we like first bonded, and then we've been like. We just been hanging out ever since. Like,
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
even remember like the second or I just remember us going from that to like spending Thanksgiving with Madonna.
Yeah, that was fun. That was cool.
What?
He
Why am I
called me
gonna-
up one day and goes, "Want to be Madonna at an intimate house party?" And I was like,
What?
yeah.
Yeah, was that
Weird
2
face
years ago?
Madonna or face still somewhat normal?
like 2 years ago?
In between.
2 years
2
ago.
years. Yeah.
2 years ago.
Kevin was a little puppy.
I
Yeah.
met her at a BLM march in downtown LA. Didn't meet her, but she was standing next to me. She's tiny.
She's tiny.
She's little, and I was expecting her presence to like punch me,
No,
but it didn't.
It didn't.
It was very contained and like not meek, but like just contained.
Who have you met that you've gotten completely starstruck over?
Tom Hanks.
Tom Hanks.
Where's
Yeah,
that?
at a party. I snuck myself into an after party for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction my first year here, and I met Tom Hanks the first 2 seconds I walked in.
That's a good one.
And
Yeah.
did you talk to him?
Yeah, I just shook his hand. That was it. But I was like, what the fuck is this?
I bet his hands were so soft. Yeah.
They were
looks like he has
soft and
soft
big.
hands.
Yeah.
Who you?
And pink.
I know
I love
it's
pink.
my old.
Wait, you met Pink.
No. His hands were pink.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
oh.
I thought you said Pink.
Oh,
Like-
speaking of Pink, though, my old, me and Byron Bauer's old roommate was their nanny for like 10 years. Her. and
Oh yeah, you
Corey.
told me that. You told me that because I said
And-
we want to go see. We want to go see her.
And Brad
I love
and
Pink.
Jennifer Gardner, and she was the first one to tell me that Brad was about to get not Brad. I'm sorry, Ben.
Yeah.
Ben was about to get back with J Lo. She still works
You're
with
so
them.
Heard it
TMZ,
first.
Josh.
Yeah, she still works. I know, dude.
So You're so cool.
Hot
Josh.
goss.
Tune into Hot Topics.
What was it? Wait, who was the one that you got starstruck from?
I don't know. Mine's always musicians. Like when the first time I met Beck, because I'm such a huge fan, I just spazzed out and was
Yeah.
just like, "Oh my god, I fucking love you. I fucking seen you." Blah, blah, blah. And he was just, all right, dude. I asked for a picture and he was like, "No, with my family." But I don't know.
Let me just take a picture of your kids.
Yeah. I take mine back. Mine's Stephen Jenkins. That's the starstruck. I've met him so many times that every time I'm like, I cannot believe you're
He's they're so good live.
so fucking good. They are exactly like the album, and what they add, the little layers that they add. I know every note to that self-titled album.
We saw them when the year I did Bumbershoot. They were performing, and we went as like a joke. Me and the band thinking we're gonna like laugh about it, and
They're
it was really great. Yeah, and it was also like really. Maybe if they're not doing it, this is 2017, but it was all very electronic too.
Yeah.
And then we were blown away. Me, Jer, the band, we had such a good time. And
His
then,
voice is incredible.
He's great. He's a great performer, and there's a reason a band is successful.
Yes.
He's just a good front man.
And a great writer.
What band? Sorry,
Fuck off, dude.
I don't know.
Oh, Third Eye Blind.
Oh, Third Eye Blind.
How's it gonna be?
When you
Really?
don't know me anymore.
How's it gonna be?
How's it gonna
That's a great song.
be?
Okay.
No,
Who else?
I would,
Beck, him,
I met like, Slash.
He's so
starstruck.
I
Slash is hot.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Have you seen his face?
No, who has?
Everybody.
he's
Slash.
he's a good-looking guy.
He's
Slash,
all the
a good-
long curls.
He's biracial.
I know that.
That's
He's black
impossible.
and Jewish, right?
That's impossible to be ugly.
black and Jewish?
If you're black in anything.
bluish.
He's black and Jewish.
Yeah.
I don't really. I'm thinking
I don't know. I have no idea.
Isn't he
He's
black and
hot.
Jew- can we look
He's
at-
hot is what he is.
I have to.
who was yours?
Thank you.
I mean, he's gotten older, obviously. Like,
yeah,
you
you
know,
can still
like
get it.
Is he black and Jewish?
But
yeah.
he looks it.
He's like Zoe Kravitz. I have two. I was on a plane. It was when I had my CBS show with my dog Pacino, and sitting
Hoo-ah!
next
That's
to
how
me,
it barked.
and
Hoo-ah!
sitting next to me was Al Pacino,
Oh fuck.
and that one was like,
hey, that's
for
a good
you.
dog
I-
there.
oh, that dog's named after me over there.
Hey,
What a beautiful dog he is.
it's
And
a good
then-
Pacino.
I know
Yeah.
you always like the Pacino, and then my favorite band, which we all saw,
Is
Tool.
Oh, I was in Chumbawamba.
And Dan, our good friend Dan Dunn,
Dan Dunn.
did a tour of like all the wine vineyards in the country to write this book. And I was staying at his house in LA, like with our dogs while he went on tour. And he went to Arizona. He goes, hey, I just met Maynard and spent the weekend at his house. And then when he came back, he goes, hey, they're performing in San Diego in this like small arena that they perform in. It's a small one. And he goes, do you want to go have lunch with Maynard before his show? And I don't know if I was as starstruck as if I was just like, this is so fucking awesome.
He's so
because
brilliant.
I'm so I love everything that he does, and like it, just down to earth conversation. We hung out for like an hour and a half, and then we had like backstage tickets, and I was like, this was fucking fun. This one was phenomenal.
If we're talking about the coolest celebrity I ever met, it's Daniel Craig.
Yeah,
When
really?
I worked
that's
on.
badass.
I worked on The Invasion, which was a movie with Nicole Kidman, and he was in it. It's like an invasion of the body snatchers. They shot in Baltimore and D.C. I got credit for it to be a PA. And when they moved from D.C. to Baltimore, they rented out Fletcher's, which is a rock club, small rock venue off Fleet Street in Fells Point. And you walk in, and I had already met him because he had just gotten Bond, but nothing had come out yet. It just announced it. And the movie that I loved by him was Layer Cake. Have you ever seen that?
No.
He plays a coke, a coke dealer trying to get out. It's the guy that produced all of Guy Ritchie's movies, Matthew Vaughn directed. It's a phenomenal movie. It used to be my movie that I watched when I would be coming down from cocaine when I lived in Baltimore.
There he is.
I just put it on. Dude, it's your boy Tom Hardy's in it.
Tom
Hardy is.
I did not see this.
But no, he's got a ponytail.
Tom Hardy's my guy.
Put in
Holy
Tom
shit.
Hardy Layer Cake so you can see how gorgeous he is. He's
I don't think I know.
so
His
hot.
poster's on the ceiling above my bed. You don't think I know what he looks
so-
like? He's my number one.
So
Christina.
we're going to
I
move.
agree.
We're going to move. Like I'm blocking up
Oh,
traffic. Yeah, dude. He's
give me
gorgeous.
those lips.
They're like full.
He's
Let our
gorgeous,
lips
man.
kiss.
He's gorgeous.
And dude, he has the best line in the movie Inception because like remember he gets the gun. He's like, "You got to dream bigger, darling," and then he shoots the fucking gun. He says, "Darling."
I'm gonna watch 4 Layer Cake tonight. I'm watching that tonight.
Watch it. Not 4 layer cake.
Just
layer cake.
Oh, Layer Cake. 4
I'm
layer
gonna watch
cake.
7-layer dip.
I
over
really
you.
chick everything up, don't
You
I?
know, he's like, yeah, but what's that? I found 4 layer cake, but it's by the Barefoot Contessa.
Wait, is that a new tattoo?
Yeah, this is me and who you know, Jesse.
Yes.
My best friend Jesse. When I
Sure,
ran away
logo?
from boarding school, it was like when you run away and you're on the road, they have a board that says OTR. It's on the road or on the run board.
Oh.
So me, all my, all,
that's how many people escaped.
yeah, it was like
That's
it was
how
a
abusive that place
Yeah,
was.
it was a constant thing, and we all got together for the first time in like 15 years, or we had all been
Fuck.
we would all been together. We rented an Airbnb, and one of my friends, Drew, is a famous tattoo artist now, and he brought his tattoo needles, and so Josh saw when we were doing it that night. He's like, because I was doing it on social media, he's like, "Are you having a tattoo party?" So we all
Hell
got
yeah.
OTR.
Wow, that's
It's like
beautiful.
it's like a bonding thing. But back to you and me, Christina is the person that like I know Christina so intimately. She's one of the best human beings in my life, and I love you to death.
I love you too.
Yes, and we're excited to have you here.
Let's get into it.
All right, I want to go to Himbo of the Week. This girl's been bouncing around my social media, and I didn't know who she was until.
Pun intended.
Can you go to this?
My titties.
Can you go to this article first? Because this is where I saw the article. I didn't realize she was an OnlyFans chick.
They all are, dude.
All right,
They
go.
Who
all
is?
are.
Yeah,
go,
who isn't?
No, go
Vladimir Podaswala.
Look, no, go down. I want to go to the title of the article. I want to go to the title of the article.
The
Natalie.
face says lady, but
It goes,
the body says...
keep going down. Go all the way to the top, Natalie. Is that the top of the
Kendall
article?
Jenner on steroids. That's an accurate...
It basically. Oh, I don't know where the top of this article is. It basically says the Kendall Jenner.
I'm a hot female
on
bodybuilder.
steroids is like one of the top earning OnlyFans chicks. But go to her. Scroll down a little bit.
I know dudes who love like jacked chicks.
Yeah,
Do you
it's
guys?
called schmoing out. It's-
Schmoing out. Do
yeah,
you
we
love
schmo
jacked
out.
I have a
chicks?
joke on social media right now that's got like 6
Keep
million
scrolling
views
through.
about buff chicks.
There she is.
Wow, you love him?
Yeah,
You horny for him?
yeah. Don't
She's
don't
but
yuck
Is
my
your-
yum.
No, I'm
She's
not.
a-
I'm asking.
I'm into it, but this is a lot. Go to her social media page. I also put it up there. I put her.
See, that makes me glad that men like her because she doesn't need anybody to hold the door for her. And
No,
I like a guy who
she's-
likes that.
Well, I actually.
Wow, that's really confusing though because she has like the body of like a ripped gay guy.
She's got a very masculine body. There's a
Yeah,
lot
the
of
shorts don't help.
testosterone.
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Her body does look very manly. How
There's
do you get-
even here. Do this. Go. We'll blur this out, but we'll put it here on Patreon. We'll do this uncensored.
impressed.
Type in her name and then nude, and look at the one that comes up. I want to show you this. And I was like, this is
Hold on,
just
let me pull my dick out.
this is just a bit much.
Please.
And Christina, I wanted your opinion on this.
Okay.
This is a bit much. Can you type it in that? And just go to images. We'll blur this out for YouTube, obviously, and on Patreon, it'll be
Pussy out.
it'll be uncensored. Okay, look at that. Is
That's a hard time. I have a hard time with that.
That's a bit much.
Yeah.
She doesn't leave a snail trail. She leaves a snail
Like, look.
path.
I mean, listen. I think
That's
she's.
very
I
funny.
think she's beautiful.
Where
but
her
go to the one
she
where
worked her tits off.
she
She
they're called-
literally
they're-
worked her titties
They're
off.
called creatine titties.
she's
That's what That's the name. That's the name I've given them. And
She looks like she has a delicate vagina.
she's very beautiful.
she's beautiful.
Gorgeous.
She's
No,
gorgeous.
she's like, look, I find her extremely attractive. I
Whoa,
mean,
Whoa,
I-
wait.
I
That,
don't
that
wa-
photo where she's bending over, that looks like a guy.
Yeah, she's on a lot of tea. Look at the one to the left of it. Go to the one on the left of it. It looks
That's
like
funny because I want to give her my
wait,
day.
She's tasting. She's tasting. She's taking testosterone.
For sure.
So,
Yeah.
but will that cause her to like transition?
No, it'll cause a lot of masculine traits. Like here, go to the one right next to that, Natalie, to the right. Look at her back
Great
and her
ass.
I mean, that's insane, Josh.
But
that's like
if
Josh's
I was
back
hitting
and
that
ass.
from behind, I'd be like,
This is a guy.
yeah.
Yeah. No, it'll get. Listen, I'm sure her
I
clitoris.
love a guy with an ass.
This is a
Ugh.
lot. Yeah.
Yo,
Really?
When a guy has an ass, like a bubble butt.
Like a bubble.
Yes. Oh, but like muscular, you know? Or just like a butt that sticks out.
You have a great muscular ass, Josh.
Finally.
At last.
But no, it'll give you. It'll
Took
give
enough
you.
tea for it.
It'll give you like you'll get a square jaw. Your voice may deepen. You'll grow hair in places that you wouldn't normally. Your
Don't forget to subscribe to my OnlyFans.
clitoris.
clit?
We're going live tonight. I'm going to be doing toy play.
Do you find Josh? Is that like she's? I think she's beautiful, but that's a little too much.
I
That's
mean,
too. I like the CrossFit
here's the deal.
athletes.
As a straight woman, I'm into it.
If she,
Are you?
If
yeah,
she,
because it feels like a dude, but with a hot girl face. Like,
Yeah.
that's kind of great.
You're like attracted to her because is that
you
what
know
you're
what?
saying?
If she
Explain
had a
it to me.
dick, like if she was trans or had like a penis, I'd be like, I want to date that person, whatever their pronouns are.
Me too.
What's her full name? Love these.
Bailey J is one of the hottest porn stars to me. Like,
I don't know which one Bailey
she's
J
a
is.
Yeah, you
hot
know
chick
her.
with a
She's- she
giant
hang-
cock.
She hangs out with.
She's
a lot
so
of comics.
gorgeous.
I don't know her.
She's on. She's on.
The,
no one shows a lot.
If she's 5'3",
Is she?
yeah,
Oh,
I'm
she's
into it.
little.
If she's 6 foot, I don't
Oh,
want
right,
that.
right,
She's
I mean,
a lot of those.
Well, you'll be the little
a
spoon.
lot of the Instagram fitness chicks with like the big. A lot of them are just so tiny.
Yeah.
And they also angle that shit real well.
Oh, yeah.
That yeah, it's called Schmoing Out. We've done full episodes on this.
Put on Bailey J real quick.
Ugh, Bailey J could rail me.
She's nice.
She's so hot. A
Bailey
hot
J.
chick with a big dick. I'm like, that's kind of the best.
Yeah,
One of the most interesting things I think
I don't mind it.
is that when you interviewed on Guys We Fucked, your ex-boyfriends, the porn star
Oh,
that
Stoya.
this porn star he dated. Yeah, there's Bailey J.
She's so hot.
No, she's got boobs and like.
Huge boobs, but a huge cock.
Can we see it?
Yeah.
Put in XX.
I say
Bailey
yes.
J XXX.
Or Bailey J cock.
XXX.
All
Clean
right.
it up, you know.
Oh, okay. For the
So
kids.
you have to
For
be
the
so
kids.
rude.
Sorry.
That's
Oh.
not huge, is it? Is that
I mean,
huge?
it'll do
No,
the job.
It's good. It's good. Josh, you bigger or smaller than that? You don't have to answer that.
I
mean, that's a
I can't
chode,
see it.
kind of.
I'm impressed that she kept it.
They all
Transition.
keep
I know. I am too.
No, they all keep it.
No, that's not true.
I know, but it might
Most
lose
do.
some
'Cause
size.
You can't.
I
no,
mean, I'm not trans. I don't know. I don't fucking know.
from what
All I know is I like that.
from what I've noticed, like through the trans people, I've hooked up with a couple trans girls, and most of them keep their dick because
Exclusive.
well, no, I've
Because
said
how else
this.
are you gonna
I've
get
s-
off?
I've said this.
How else are you gonna get off?
Oh no, you can invert it. You can put it up into the
but
body.
it's like
That's a lot.
It's a lot.
I would think that gets in the borderline
It's
of
also,
dangerous.
It's
if
also
it
that,
doesn't heal
that
right.
girl's got that one. What's her name? Robin Tran has a really funny joke. She's like, people always wonder if I have, if I've kept my penis, and she's like, she says like, I can't tell you what I have under this dress, but I can tell you what I don't have under this dress, and that's $100,000 for the surgery.
Oh,
But you could have.
shit.
I bet. Listen, when things like that, like sometimes breast implants don't heal right, and they could be like.
Yeah,
You can imagine, like,
lumpy.
think about how intricate and detailed, and how detailed those parts have to be. Like,
Yeah,
if
a
something
vagina's like a
doesn't heal right,
flower.
dude.
I don't think that one of my favorite trans porn stars was this chick Chloe K, and she had I guess from the estrogen, she had like
Bring
little
her up.
boobs or whatever. But then she got implants, and now I'm like not attracted to her. Like it's like I
Are
don't.
the implants bad?
They just don't look right.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know. I always think like the girls that get the trans girls that get breast implants, it's like I don't know. I just don't think it sits right.
No, it's
on-
just like plastic under there.
it just looks odd.
Breast
and
implants.
whereas,
Sorry.
no, it's okay. Whereas, like, there's this other one that her name's like Summer Jane, I think, and she's like, I guess she took estrogen. She's got like little like A cups, and I'm like, that's perfect.
Because they're real.
Yeah,
The naturalness of
yeah.
it. We're gonna go.
We're very progressive on.
We're
this
very
show.
progressive on the show. We're gonna go through all your
Justin's not,
stuff
I am.
here. No, I'm progressive. You look better than I've ever seen you. Health
Thank you.
You
wise.
Thank
never
you.
look. You never.
You
look
always
bad.
look great.
Thank
You
you.
always
Never
look
seen
great.
you.
I am peaking.
You
so
always
I
look
do-
great.
Even when you were on Adderall, you came over to my house and I was like, God damn, dude, she's all spun out and going through detox. And
you want
I'm
me to
like,
clean?
Oh, I remember when you were going through that. When it was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
yeah, that's a rough come down. But
Yeah.
like, what are you doing fitness wise? What are you doing?
I work out. So I have like a 60-pound kettlebell. I have a 60, 25, and a 15-pound kettlebell in my apartment that I do a lot of workouts. I do a lot of ab exercises pretty much every day, and I rollerblade a lot.
wait, but you were with a trainer for a while, weren't
I
you?
was.
Yeah,
Like,
she's
I
great.
was.
So-
Yeah, she's great. She's awesome. I stopped working with her just because
Talia.
Talia.
Yeah.
Talia Burger, if you want to, I think it's like Talia Fitness on Instagram. But I kind of knew what to do to get my body to maintain my body to what I want. So I had to cut back some costs. So.
were you a I don't want to say overweight, but unathletic teenager?
No, I was very athletic.
What did you
always.
play?
Softball and track and field. Yeah.
Yeah, you got
Thunder
those,
thighs.
you got those
and
legs.
You're not a
Yeah.
lesbian. Come on,
I
dude.
know. Everyone thinks I am.
You're
Maybe I
fortunate.
am.
You're fortunate.
We
in-
are the ladies of the something team. We go from cities near and far. We got
This might turn me gay.
Canadians. Hey, Irish ones and Swedes. We're one for all. We're all for one. We're all American.
Okay, maybe I am a lesbian.
It's from A League of Their Own,
That was
everybody.
very well done. No, but you're fortunate to have one of those body types where if you gained like 30 pounds, it would all just sit perfectly.
Yeah.
You're big boobed, big butt.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody gets jealous when
But
they're
when-
like, you're away for the weekend with Christina. I'm like, yeah, we're just buds.
Yeah.
It's cool.
when did you? So you were always like in shape?
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I
Strong.
had like
She's
a year.
strong.
Yeah. I squat 190 is my max on
Wow.
squat. Yeah,
I work.
I love
When she
squatting.
comes with me to Chelsea Beach, she's
He
strong
works
as
me
fuck.
out.
She's
Woo.
strong as fuck.
Did
Yeah.
you throw the chains on you and make you do fucking
Nah,
dips?
I'll do chains.
Like
but,
a dip?
I love being physically, like, I love lifting. I love, like, manual labor. I love that shit. I love strength.
Yeah.
Strength training.
Manual labor.
Yeah.
You could-
Mowing
you-
the lawn, fucking changing the brakes on a car. Maybe I am gay.
Yeah.
No, she's from Jersey. It's like that. You got the
She's-
Jersey.
I think Philly.
I'm from Philly.
Yeah, but
My
South
parents are
Jersey,
from
Philly.
Jersey, yeah.
But I remember when I met you though, when you were when you were in LA,
Yeah.
you and Corinne, and we did a Guys We Fucked
Oh,
at that
right.
apartment.
Yeah,
It was
yeah,
right
yeah.
before I left for New York to go. to
You were
the
on
New York
Guys We
Comedy-
Fucked too?
This is a long time ago.
Okay.
This is like 2000 and
Yeah, we went to your place.
15. No.
Oh, you went to our
You
Airbnb?
went to the place. You were staying at a friend's house.
Oh.
This was the show. The show
oh.
hadn't blown up yet, but
Right.
it was getting there because
Yeah.
Nat Goldberg recommended that I do it to help promote the jam.
Yeah.
And that was getting ready for you to do the jam in Philly.
Right.
You're in far better shape now than you were then. Not saying you were in bad
Yeah.
shape, but
I wasn't actively working out then.
what was the transition that got you to start wanting to work out? Was it having money and time?
Having money to hire a trainer, because I knew if I hired a trainer, then I'd do it.
Accountability.
Yes, accountability
Yeah.
is huge for me always. And then I watched my body change, and I loved it, and I got hooked. And then I'm chasing healthy sources of dopamine, and one of the most healthy is working out.
Yes.
Like
We've talked about
the
this
rush
plenty.
that gives me is fucking euphoric. I love it.
You know what else gives you that?
Dick.
Cocaine.
Yeah, I don't like Coke. I
No,
just
you've
can't
never-
believe I don't like Coke.
We've done so
Love
much.
Adderall,
We've
hate
done
Coke.
so much of it off the Princess Diana
Yes.
plate. She's got this Princess Diana plate in her house, and it's got like I was there the other day, and it's
It's
like
my
still
cocaine
got the
plate.
remnants
Yeah,
on it
it's got
from when I
residue.
used to do it.
It's got
Princess
Molly
Di.
residue. And,
It's kind of disrespectful we do it on
nah,
Princess Diana.
I think it's honoring
It's-
Diana.
I
It's
used-
honoring
right.
her.
I used to have a Kama Sutra pop-up book that I would keep in my Cadillac, and when I would drive to Altadena to go
What
buy
a
like
sentence.
to go buy like Opana 40s or like Perk 30s from this drug
Kama
dealer.
Sutra pop-up
And I
book.
Sickler gave it to me when I was in the hospital, and then I would just
Here you go, man.
I
Feel
would
better.
just crush it up on that book. It was funny because when I did Shimmy, the show
Yeah,
that you
of
give
course.
away things,
You gave the book
I
away?
gave that book away, and I even explained it, and you could see there's like little circular.
From where you pressing it
You,
down.
yeah, you take the license and you crush the pill, so it just leaves an indentation.
Whoa.
All right, diet and fitness. Fitness and supplements. What are you doing?
Supplements I don't do. I should, I guess.
No, not
Collagen or whatever.
necessarily.
I don't fucking know.
I don't think
I
there's
eat
anything.
really well. I eat like a bird though. I'm not a big eater. I never was. My stomach always hurts, so I'm like, eh. But yeah, just I work out a ton
Good.
at my house.
Yeah,
I love working out stoned.
You don't do like an athletic greens or something?
I do have like a powder, like a green powder with all the vitamins and stuff. That
You're
I'll
a
do.
healthy eater.
Yeah.
No vitamin C?
No, but I eat a lot of fruits and veggies, so I get it through there. I get it naturally.
You got money. Like, fucking get some fucking sups, dude.
I have it, but I just always forget to take it. I don't
She's
take anything
doing good.
regularly. Yeah,
She's doing
I
good,
feel
I see
great.
it.
How old are you?
35.
Better start now.
Fucking
Wow, is
the
that a
doom,
threat?
the doom and gloom of John.
start
So
now,
now
dude.
it's all gonna fall apart.
That's what I do. I mean, not everybody's you. I'm taking so much.
I take
I'm
so
taking
much shit, too.
thousands of dollars of shit a month.
I take a ton of shit too.
yeah, but
Does it work?
Depends what
I
you're
think so.
taking. The shit that I take. Yeah, I mean, it depends.
If
what,
you believe
what,
it
what are we
does.
talking about? Like,
I don't know, supplements. Like sometimes, like the FDA.
well, some of them are like
lied to us.
Some of them are injectable supplements. Like
Oh,
testosterone
right.
works. BP
Yeah, that's not a
157 works.
supplement. Testosterone
Sure, it
is
is.
a
You're
hormone.
You're supplementing things.
Yeah.
Supplements means like anything. Like you're supplementing your diet and your body with like things that you wouldn't get from food. So that's what we mean by
right.
supplements.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
You're in. This was funny. I said to you the other day, I go, are you in therapy? You go, no. Tell me how you answer.
I said no. I'm raw dog in life, baby. No
This is-
therapist at the moment.
But this is the best I've seen you be, like emotionally.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. I was crying for a year straight and like violently suicidal and like didn't want to be here. And then because I realized I was sad my whole life, and I'm like, fuck, that's a bummer. But I was keeping myself from it. And then I'm just like something clicked into place, and I'm like, shit's great.
Was it moving?
Moving helped, but the year that I was in Greenpoint, I was the most depressed. Even though it was like
That
the
was
most
COVID though.
No, it was after COVID. It was after. The lockdown had been, like, we were still wearing masks, but there was only, like, months of masks left.
where was the apartment that had the downstairs?
34th Street, 34th and 2nd.
In the great apartment in the shittiest neighborhood.
Yeah,
Really? That's
yeah.
bad?
The sirens,
No,
the
it's like-
sirens, and it was a shit. Every time it rained, the apartment
Murray-
flooded.
Murray,
Like-
no, the apartment was great, and everybody hates the apartment that they're in forever. That
Yeah,
was, that
I
was
love
a
that
fucking
apartment.
great apartment.
That was an incredible. It was huge.
It's that Murray Hill is
It's
like the
soulless.
It's such a
It's Penn State.
it really is.
Murray Hill is the SantaCon capital of the world.
Is it
That tells
really?
you everything you
It's
need to
such
know.
a douchey, like, guy in their late 20s, 30s, finance.
thinks he's, like, 18.
Like, yeah, it feels bridge and tunnel no matter where.
Yes.
Like, it's all
What does
those
that
parts.
mean when they say bridge and tunnel?
Jersey and Long Island.
Yeah,
Okay.
they all
But
come
it's,
to the
you know
city
what's funny?
'cause they're-
When you go to LA, you know how like everything is like based in New York? When they say downtown, what they're referring, every downtown is referring to New York City numbers.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
the cool shit is down, but like they'll be like, that's our downtown. It's like, and it's not even numbered streets. But like, I love like when you go to LA, like some people there are so stupid. They're like, I don't want to go there. It's bridge and tunnel. I'm like, do you even know?
They
do you
don't-
know what
they
that
can't
means?
use that.
Do you know what that means? They don't
Yeah.
really know what that means,
Nah.
but that's what it means.
posers.
Bridge and tunnel would be like if you're coming from
Like Valley.
yeah, Valley,
Valley.
And I would even
It's called
say
mountains
I would
and
say
streams.
like
Yeah.
Not
Freeway.
Mount Vernon. What is that area? Highland Park, like shit like that.
Yeah. So that's like bridge and tunnel in New York. That's what it means.
Glendale is bridge
But no,
and tunnel.
your new place is fucking great. It's
Thank
peaceful
you.
over there.
It's
Long
so
Island,
peaceful.
Yeah, I can't. I'm not
Long
gonna say-
Island City's the shit.
There we go.
That's the best neighborhood.
Did you move again?
Yeah, because I got a COVID deal in my Greenpoint apartment, and the rent without that, they gave me 3 months free, and they prorated the rent, and without that deal, I'd have to wipe my asshole with money in order to be comfortable paying that amount of rent.
What? When I came to meet you when we drove to Stanford, is that the new apartment?
Yeah, yes,
Okay, that's Long
It's
Island
nice
City.
over there. It's
yeah.
so clean
It's
over
gorgeous over there.
there. I gotta
Good
say,
coffee shop by you.
Great food. The park
cool.
is so beautifully engineered. Like the park, the waterfront there is a work of
gorgeous.
art, and it's like a mile long.
I have to say, Kevin is a big part of your mental well-being. Too.
Oh my god, that dog has saved my soul.
The dog is a fucking huge
He
one.
he's taught me unconditional love because I never got it before.
Yes.
And also just like just being there and being present when I'm like screaming and crying
Me
and going,
too.
it's okay.
Dude, it's like in terms of like my favorite thing to do is like take Brutus to the dog beach, leave my phone alone. I just love watching him run. Like when we would take the weekends away, and Josh knows this too because of Lekka. But like when we would take those weekends away and we would
my
just like
God.
go upstate,
With
just
the horses.
just watching them like run. It's like I don't think about myself. Like
No.
the dog
Well,
is such an essential.
Wait, I'm trying to remember what's your dog's name again?
Kevin.
Is Kevin really running, or is not like
No,
like
he
a
can fucking
little-
book.
Dude,
like
this-
more of like a
Kevin,
scoodle-doo.
let
It's
me
like
tell you.
That thing can book.
Kevin runs so fucking fast. He plays soccer. So I have
Yeah.
a full-size soccer ball, and there's this part in Long Island City, there's this little area where it's like a giant circle with like
It's turf.
AstroTurf. And he drills the ball up and down the field at lightning speed. I've never seen anything like it.
One of
What
my
kind
favorite.
of dog for the fans?
A mini dachshund.
We could bring him.
So
up.
I-
He's
when
on
I-
the-
when
I was
me-
gonna bring. I should have brought him.
They can be because I had a dachshund for 3 years when I dated Brittany. We had a
Aw.
long-haired dachshund,
Oh,
Meggie Poos,
they're so cute.
that died by skateboard.
What?
Yeah, like
my God,
she
a
called me and she was like, "Meggie Poo died," and she was dating that guy Randall who took her to a skate park, and suddenly
What?
somebody walked over, was just holding Meggie, and she was like,
She got
dead.
hit by a skateboard.
I don't know how she died.
Yo,
or
I would
anything.
That's
have
fucked
murdered
up.
whoever the fuck touched
Sure.
that dog in cold blood in front of everybody they've ever
Probably
loved.
shouldn't have brought this up because we're supposed to be a comedy podcast.
It's okay.
LOL.
But,
we'll bring the
my
levity.
dog
The
died from a
the dog died like
skateboarder.
this. Dog died like this. Like, okay.
That's terrible.
No, dude, it's a
a
joke.
dog dying. It's not funny.
horrible. This is how great dogs are. You know, you don't know this, but you know, I had a cancer scare like 3 weeks ago. I
Sick.
like literally biopsy. Like it
Oh,
was
fuck.
a whole thing, dude.
It was a whole thing.
And when I had a
to hear
breakdown,
that.
He
it's all,
got
no,
it.
I don't have it.
I'm glad you don't have
so
it. That's scary though.
But it's also helped me be like, oh, who gives a fuck about everything? As long
Right?
as I don't have cancer.
Nothing matters.
It's like everything's
Nothing.
great. I'm doing great. Everything's great. That being said, when I started, I was like crying when I got home before you knew. And I was just like, I mean, I was a mess. And Lekka just ran right up to me
They know.
and put her head down. And she was just like, this motherfucker needs love.
They're the
and
best.
she was there.
Yeah, I have a service license for Kevin, but he was never formally trained.
I know.
Uh,
I've tried.
But let me tell you, I've had many panic attacks since getting him. And when I do, I sit on the couch, I'm like hyperventilating. He comes up, puts his paws on my chest, and looks me dead in the eye,
Yeah.
and it all melts off.
You know what it's saying in its head? It's like, bitch, calm
you
down.
crazy.
Bitch, calm
Bitch,
the
you
fuck
being
down.
crazy right
Calm the fuck
now.
down. Go
You
get,
crazy
get me a
bitch.
give me a
Puppuccino.
puppuccino. Yeah.
Her Kevin was a puppy, and that's when I adopted Sweet Pea, that
Yo.
pit bull that I got right after
Oh
Chiquita.
man, that was so sad.
The two of
Dude,
them,
they were best
they were-
friends.
We have videos
I've
of
never
them.
seen Kevin love a dog that
They
much.
would go at it and wrestle. Like we would Christina would come over. And we would watch those dogs just like it was unbelievable watching this. He was like a 70-pound pit bull. The two of
He
them
was like
just
6 months old, Kevin.
Yeah,
so he was like
like,
6 pounds.
pawing in his mouth, and she was with me when I had to put him down. She
Yeah,
came with me
I
when
held
I when
her
I
paw.
had
What
him.
happened?
We
Cancer? Right?
I adopted this dog from the ACC who was like beautiful and had this perfect temperament, and it was right
Ugh.
after Chiquita died. So I was like, all right, I started like during the pandemic, I was fostering dogs and then like shooting content for people who were like fostering and adopted dogs. You saw this stuff.
Yeah.
Where I was like, here's how to do this, here's how to do that. If they have separation anxiety, whatever. It's all
Yeah.
in the language of dogs if people are interested in that. Because I know
Justin
a
is
lot
a dog whisperer. My
thank
God.
you. A lot of people who
Oh,
hit
trust
up-
me, our audience knows.
I mean,
know.
it's wild.
They know.
So they so like and when I brought him home, Josh, he had like holes in the top of like his gums as if like the bottom
Like he's
teeth
doing meth.
the bottom teeth were pushing through the top gums, and I was like, what the fuck is this? And they at the ACC, like they're so overwhelmed, they're like, all right, well, you could bring him back in, we could pull his teeth. I was like, you know what, I'll raise money for him through Funny for Fighter, through my charity, and I'll take him to like the AMC, like the best vets in the city, right? So it was basically just like it's a physical disorder that they can have. It's where it's like, you know, it's just there's nothing actually wrong with them, but it's just a defect that they can have, and if you catch it young, you can fix it. But obviously, like a dog that gets left at the ACC who's still unneutered, like, you know, his health wasn't their top priority, right? So I took him to get his teeth out, and then he also had this like lump on his head, and I was like, let's take this off too, and then we'll biopsy it. And they, you know, I raised like $15,000 for all these medical bills. I adopted him. You know, he was always in like a lot of pain, but he had like this great spirit.
Oh,
and then when his teeth came out, he was like a fucking puppy again.
Yeah.
And then they were like, hey, around the area where he had that bump on his head, there's cancerous cells in here, so we have to cut bigger margins, meaning like, let's say the incision is like 3 inches wide. They're like, we should cut 2 more inches on both sides just to get everything. So they took him in for that surgery as well, and he came back and his like face was like lopsided because they had to take so much skin out. And as he was recovering, like he never really recovered the same.
Yeah.
And then, but still getting better. And then one day he's just on my couch, like gasping for air. And I called Christina. I was like, dude, this is not good. Within 24 hours, he was like
went
lost like
downhill.
10 pounds. He was on an oxygen tank. We went to the ACC, and I was like, dude, the state he was in, I was like, you got like we put him down right there. It was fucking horrendous. But then I adopted Brutus, and now things are like, it was like
It's wild
Isn't
to
that,
hold.
I don't know if I want to even ask this
Go
question.
ahead.
But it's because I had a situation where a good friend of mine's sister was dating this guy for like 12 years, and they get married, and then she finds out he's cheating on her. He's been cheating on her for a long time.
Damn.
And now she's remarried to a different guy with a kid. And I remember I said to him, because she's like, they're shit talking the guy that cheated on her sister. And I was like, but if he doesn't cheat on the sister, you don't have your niece, who you love more than anything, with this new guy.
I know what you're saying.
So are you?
Yes. I'm great. Like, here's
Yeah,
what
Sweet Pea led you.
You see
to-
what I'm saying,
yes,
right?
every
Yeah.
dog, listen.
I was like, where the fuck is this
weird-
I
going,
know,
Josh?
it was-
Every-
Wow, is this
no, no,
the
I
funniest
get it, no, no.
episode of Himbos or what?
It's no, you know what it is? It's like every dog. It's like God bless the broken road that led me straight to you. That
Yeah,
song.
yeah.
Like I have this thing. Like dogs are like this thing where it's like if I have to put a dog down, I go start fostering the next day.
Yeah,
I'm like
yeah,
dogs just have
yeah.
to be in my life.
Yes.
The right one is always gonna find me, and it's like George Carlin said. He's like life is just a series of dogs. So like I did everything.
It's a
My
great line.
my job was to like take care of that dog
And
make
give him a last-
give him the best life he could have, and he went when he was
did.
supposed to go. Like no one else was going to take as good care of him. Like no, there was,
And
that was so my job was to be of service to him.
Yes, and
that's
I don't-
basically it.
I know you mentioned you wanted to talk about spirituality or spiritual health.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
but
your
like I'm
spiritual condition.
super into spirituality and like the afterlife and what happens when you die and the soul like leaving and entering your body through the pineal gland and all this shit. I really took deep dives during the pandemic.
Little Joe Dispenza work.
Oh yeah, a lot. And to be present when a living creature passes away, I wasn't looking forward to like the sadness, but it's very spiritual experience.
Yeah.
It's very humbling, very grounding experience to be with a creature as it dies.
It's
When they
peaceful in a
brought
weird way.
it is very
Yeah.
peaceful. When they brought Sweet Pea in, the last time I saw him, he was like puppy energy, and he looked
Like a corpse.
oh my
was
fucking god!
bad.
And I remember you said, "I'll never." This is like burned in my brain. It's like. He has to go. He has to go now. We have to do this now. We have to. This
Yeah,
is.
I wasn't
going
gonna
to
let
suffering.
him. I wasn't gonna let him suffer a
Yeah.
second more. I was
and
like,
holding his paw, I felt when they
God.
injected it. No, this is like real shit, but it was beautiful. Holding his paw as they injected him, you felt his spirit
Release.
like go through you,
Yeah.
and I felt it leave his body.
Yeah.
It was really beautiful. It was very somber, of course, but
Yeah.
God, I'm gonna.
I'm really
Don't make him
honored.
cry. Don't
Thank
make him
you.
cry.
No, I'm not gonna
No,
cry.
thank you
Just
for
like-
asking me to be there, Justin. That was
No, that was-
unforgettable.
When
That-
you
that was
put me
tough.
down, yeah, I want you there. When you put me,
We won't
down.
cry.
put you
We'll
down.
just be like,
but I
we'll
saved
blast rock
I'm
music.
gonna miss you,
Yeah.
Josh.
Bye, Josh.
Take me to the other side.
Haunt me, please.
I have all their paw, like in my house, I have the dog shrine, so I have all my dog's paw prints. I have their ashes. Like I have and Brutus is like the one that's supposed to be with me now.
Yeah.
Just a trail of 19 different dogs.
That's basically
you're the
what it is.
You're the Ed Gein of dog owners.
But here's what I was going to ask, and I kind of know the answer to this. The emotional toll the podcast must take from the shit that people write in. It's like, it's a fucking weight.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
you
more,
figured- you
I'm way
figured out
more
a way
fucked
to-
up for my mom.
You
than-
figured out a way to but I remember it was like bugging you for a while. Like you
Yeah.
figured out a way to be like more like water off a duck's back.
Yes, and
Yeah.
and I
Got it. I got it.
I
I
was
got it.
forced to confront my people pleasing. I don't want anybody to not like me
Yes.
thing that a lot of people have. I certainly had it pretty bad, and you just have to go. I don't give a fuck, and it forces you not to care. So I'm glad all that stuff happened. It thickens your skin.
It does. Yeah, you got to get to the other side of that shit.
And
It's
you
gotta
realize-
be a lot.
It is a lot,
It
but then
is.
you really realize through all the work that I've done, you go, oh, I know what's going on here. you fucking hate yourself and you're just throwing it at me, I'm just not going to catch it. And I reasoned it in a way where I don't even get mad at the person anymore. I don't care.
You're talking,
every once in a while.
Wait, you're talking about people shitting on you on social media? Is that
Yeah,
what you mean?
yeah.
Oh, no, I meant more like the fan. That's not what I meant. I meant the people on the podcast who like they come to you for like support. Like people write in these fucking letters of insane shit.
Yes, they do. And the thing is, Corinne had to go to therapy because of that exact thing.
She never had like the rough childhood, basically.
Right. I live for that shit. It's so my comfort zone.
Mm-hmm.
I have a Patreon. And all it is I do group therapy. I'm not a licensed therapist, but I do I call it group lamenting over Zoom 4 times a month. And I like run group therapy for these people. And I am so good at advice, dude.
You are.
And I've read so many books about like just internalizing your feelings and all this shit. So I feel like I love it. I love when people come to me and they tell me some dark, heavy shit because that's life, man.
Yeah.
It can be light and airy and fun and stupid.
That's
or it can
life.
make
That's
you wanna die.
life. Sometimes your uncle touches you. And sometimes your mom doesn't give you love enough, but your sister gets it all.
Oh, that's about you.
Personal.
Dude, I got to tell you.
Just like my dad.
The
My
guys
mom gave me more than enough love.
The guys we fucked fans.
Too much love.
We had one of the best weekends. This one was great. I opened
San Diego?
I opened for
Yeah.
Christina in San Diego.
Yeah.
American Comedy Company.
Yes,
Yeah, great
love
club.
that club.
Great club.
Justin is batshit crazy. The owner. He is. I love him to death, but he is a
He
fucking.
wasn't there.
I don't remember. I met it because I've done that club a couple times. I don't
you
remember.
know, look, Justin's a friend, but he's got the energy of like. I mean, it's
More than you?
It's, oh my god, yeah.
Really?
I have energy, but I don't consider myself intense. Like I am. You know, I get.
You're
sped up.
wild. You're wild.
I'm a wild.
You're a wild
You're
guy.
Wild Joshua.
So we listen.
Can't take me away.
We
I'm singing today.
we performed there. We got rooms at the Pendry, which is a great fucking hotel.
Great hotel with a pool.
And then I'm
Justin loves a pool.
I love a pool.
Loves
Love
a
a
good
pool.
pool.
The fucking audience, it's like they're all gorgeous. They're all
Oh,
these
yeah.
like gorgeous
My
chicks in their
fans are
30s.
hot, sexually explorative.
Yeah.
Like
and then Christina,
single.
we go to Pacers, which is a
Oh,
strip
yeah.
club in San Diego.
Hell yeah.
And it's like, let alone like
We
forget
invited fans.
the girls on stage. It was like the crew of girls that we went with, and then that's where I met this chick, Janelle, who I
Yeah.
like, really fell for. I had like some of the best sex ever, like
Yeah.
on that fucking
I'm
trip.
so proud of
Prove
what
it.
Corinne and I have created. So many male comics have gotten
We've
so
hung
much
out-
great pussy from us.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, you're
a
welcome.
good wingman. You're a
Thank
good
you.
wingman.
Yeah.
All right,
I need
Christina,
to start hanging out with
you
the
really
Hutch.
do, dude. When you have like great like female friends, it's just like
Makes the world go round.
it's great. Not for the benefits of it, but like one of the side effects of that is like there's a
They got hot friends.
It's it's
No,
not
when
even
you-
friends.
when
It's
you-
like
Or
people.
fans.
It just it's like it states a lot about somebody.
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
what I
yeah.
mean. That like
Yeah.
you have great like female friends. States something about someone. Well, what were we gonna say?
Well, I was gonna say it's like Justine having a good female friend.
She's one like that.
Yeah,
yeah,
but it's
she's like that.
But like all the other friends that she has that are like attractive, like if they'll be like, is Josh a good guy? And she'll be like, yeah, Josh is great. And then they'll
Oh,
be
a vouch from
That's
a
what I'm
chick?
saying. The vouch.
But then they have like fucking, they have all this like self worth, and it's like, come
Uh-huh.
on, just fucking,
Oh,
just
there
fuck.
it is.
Why can't we just fuck? Why can't we?
You and who? You and Justine?
No, God, no. Justine's my sister. Like,
Right,
I have
that's like-
nothing
So?
sexual about her. Dude,
Can I date Justine?
She's
Oh,
with.
there was
no,
a
no,
pause.
no, because she's with her boyfriend Mitch. who
Got it.
rules,
I didn't
and
know that.
Mitch-
Sorry, Mitch. You got a great
Mitch
girl.
rules.
You got
Mitch
a great
fucking
girl.
rules.
Mitch, I love you. Come
and
on
I
the
love
show.
Mitch to death. But she had a friend that I met right in the 2-week period before I moved to New York, and we just had the best sex. But I just do not connect with her at
Emotionally?
all. At all. During sex, we connect. We're like one.
Weird.
But
No, I've been there. I've been there with a guy.
But we can't. But I like hate her as a person.
Oh, not there. Not there. That's some male privilege
she's
shit.
She's
You
like,
can fuck
she's
someone
just
you
a
hate.
lot. And she
can't.
has no sense of
No?
humor. She had no sense of humor, no nothing. And then like we didn't talk for a while, and then I moved out here. Then I came back. I stayed with her for 2 days. It was the worst decision ever because she was like, she's like, when are you coming home? And I'm like, I'm crashing.
No.
And then we didn't hang out again. I left. I would stay with somebody else. And then like months go by, probably a year and a half go by, and she follows me again. And I'm like, yo,
It's great when you think it's going to be new again.
No,
and you're like, is it going to be
Ah,
different?
it's the same bullshit.
And I went to go see her. Last time I went to two or three times when I came to LA ago. And I go to her house. We have great sex. And then she's like, so I'm coming to your show tonight. And I'm like,
No.
yeah. And dude, she's
just annoying.
Yeah, man. You weren't there for that. But she's like, and now like I try to reach out to her again, like, hey, I'm in town. She's like, just to let you know, like, I'm really not interested in having a sexual relationship anymore, blah, 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 blah. And I just want to be
good
like,
for her.
why
you
do
were
you
annoyed by her. She probably sensed it.
Can you do that?
How can you not
How can you not what?
be annoyed by her?
We don't know.
I don't know her.
You know. Can you do that?
You don't know her, but you know her.
Oh, I know that archetype.
No, that has no sense of humor whatsoever.
Flat.
Everything.
Flat.
I say something and then it's like, and then she's like reacting to it instead of just going with the joke.
Right.
No fun. The ball doesn't stay in the air.
And it's like, and then like the
Just dud.
And then just to sum this up, because I know we have so much to get to, but it's like she came to my hotel room and I'm literally flying out at 6 a.m. and and I'm trying to pack and I'm just like, let me just get this done and then we can hang out. And she's just getting like annoyed that I'm not giving her attention. And then I start having sex with her. Condomless.
How? I can't do that.
Condomless. But here's the thing. This is what's funny. While I'm having sex with her, because I'm stoned now, I
Nice.
envision, what if I get one past and I knock her up and I just go,
disgusting.
ah! And I'm just like,
The baby comes out. It's like, Josh, where you going? Josh, when are you coming home, Dad? Come on.
I literally jump off of her, and it says my dick goes right down.
Wow.
And I just the idea of having a child with that girl, she'd keep it. She would keep it.
Yeah, she would.
She would keep it 100%. And that means for 18 years, I would have that chick in my life. Go fuck yourself.
Two things I can't
You
do.
annoying whore.
She's not a whore. She's not a whore. That's the problem.
problem.
Just be a whore.
Yeah, message to blank. Two things I can't do that you just mentioned in there is number one, get it up for someone that I have to have. This is like, call me gay if you want. This is like, I have to have some kind of. I have to have a connection with someone, or I can't fuck them. Or I can't fuck with a condom. Both
Gay.
of those.
I don't use condoms.
You just said you did.
No, I didn't.
Yeah,
You said
didn't,
you
no,
had a
he
condom.
didn't. He didn't use a condom.
Oh, that's why.
I
Okay,
don't. Condoms will kill my erection immediately.
easy. Okay,
But except for that one chick that I dated, the first chick I dated in New York, we had condom sex, and man, I don't know how I finished in it, but I did. It was great. But now she's with another guy.
we are going to go to your rapid fire. We're going to ask you these questions.
Okay.
Okay. Even if you don't have the answer, you got to pick an answer.
All right.
We're already scoring kind of high on this,
this
so we're
one's
going
yours.
to
Is it
find
multiple choice or is it open?
Some of them are multiple choice.
Okay.
Sometimes you have to think on some of these. It's
Okay.
all over the place. Josh,
All right.
you are up
First, all right. First, what size bagel is your areola? Is it jumbo, medium, or? I'm sorry,
It's tiny.
tiny. Damn it! I wanted you.
Yeah,
to
the little
fucking thickies.
the
Ha,
little
ha, ha,
thing-
ha.
all right.
No, that's not the question.
Okay.
That's for me.
Okay.
I'm a
Oh,
huge fan.
God.
I'm sorry. It's a joke. It's a comedy podcast.
The classic. That wasn't. I wasn't trying to annoy you sexually. It was a joke.
Josh, you were holding it together.
You're acting
so
like that
well
girl that
here.
you fucked.
How is that not funny? They're laughing.
They
All
are.
right, you're a huge Beyonce fan.
Oh, I am.
Yeah, you have to date one of Beyonce's love interests. Which one and why? Justin Timberlake, Kobe Bryant, Jay-Z, Pharrell Williams.
Justin Timberlake. I've been in love with him since I was 12.
Yeah, who is
And I
he?
made out with his poster so much that I got a hole in it because the lip area was too wet.
Okay,
Sure.
Hump my hand
Also,
while I
he
made
was
out
the
with
only
it.
white one, too.
that's right.
Yeah, but I've specifically been in love with that spaghetti-haired motherfucker for a long time.
You ever date a black guy? Just curious.
Date? No, but had sex. Yeah.
F?
Yeah.
Nice.
Hugie, Biggie Thicky, or like just a regular medium?
Yeah, big. Yeah.
Yeah, big.
That's not a rumor for nothing.
Nat, black dick.
Black dick or black vagina?
Into it in theory, but never done it.
You've never.
No.
Black women are phenomenal.
Sign up for the Patreon. We're gonna
Black
start a
women are
thing.
phenomenal.
On the Patreon, we have black people for you to have
right.
sex with.
Would you get any of their names tattooed on your boob?
Justin
Your
Timberlake.
tiny areolid boob.
Justin, you're
Whose?
dating Justin Timberlake. Would you get his name tattooed on your boob?
No, he doesn't deserve that. Come on.
Would you get anybody's name tattooed on your boob?
Beyonce.
I don't know if you
Kevin.
You have like from I've never seen him, but have you talk
Take
about
it
him?
easy,
You-
Josh.
No. Just like Tessa, she has like you have like award-winning boobs.
Thank you.
Some of the best boobs in comedy. So
Oh wow.
He's holding it together.
Oh.
He's holding it
I
together.
don't think you should put a bumper sticker on a Ferrari.
Yeah, I wouldn't put.
Well done.
I
Very
appreciate that. That's very
classy.
sweet.
That was classy, dude.
Uh,
I love
yeah,
how
I-
you got out. I don't think you should put a bump sticker on a Ferrari. You got it out.
Baby, come back.
There was like a little bit of nervousness with it. I think you should.
He's been waiting to say that
I was gonna say,
all
it's just like
afternoon.
you met Beck. I just think your music's really good. Can I take a picture?
I have such a huge crush
That
on
was
you.
adorable.
Dude, she's awesome.
She is
Dude,
awesome.
I was like, I used to reach out to you and be like, dude, I would love to go
I
out with
know.
Christina. He'd be like, you guys would be great together, man. You said that, you fucking loon.
Is that what I said to you?
He was
Yes.
lying.
Okay.
JK.
Here we go.
Sorry.
Ready? Armpit hair on a woman, acceptable or unacceptable?
Acceptable. Do we want?
Wait, but just don't do it for like, don't do the PC answer. All right, for
No,
you.
I-
For
I don't-
you.
I've seen chicks with armpit hair, and I'm like, I dig it.
For you.
It's not bad.
For me, I don't want armpit hair.
Okay.
It's not her vibe.
It's not her vibe.
It's not your vibe.
Arm fur on a woman, acceptable or unacceptable? I mean, like me.
Fur,
Arm fur, like
I
hair
mean-
like this.
unacceptable.
Unacceptable. Lip fur, acceptable or unacceptable?
I don't give a shit about that. What's the color? Is it blonde or is it
Enough that
stubbly?
enough that from here I could say, look, there's lip fur.
Unacceptable.
Okay.
Absolutely not.
Leg hair,
Oh yeah, that's acceptable.
toe hair,
Absolutely unacceptable.
back fur,
Get the fuck out of my house.
back crack scraggles.
The fuck is that?
Scraggles like around your asshole on the back of the thigh.
Scraggles?
That looks like-
Scraggle
that's
hair.
more- that's
Oh,
spelled
hair?
scragglies.
That's
Scraggly. Oh, scragglies. I'm sorry. Scragglies.
that should be illegal.
That's illegal. Okay, so far this right now you just scored.
Join the Scraggle
50.
Rock.
Areola lashes.
I like lashes because that's funny. It reminds me of like those eyelashes on a Volkswagen Bug, but no, unacceptable.
Okay, so you have to get at least 75 of these right. Okay, you scored 100 on that. Have you ever gotten a Brazilian wax?
No, I'm about to get waxed for the first time next week.
Okay,
And
Fully gone.
fully. Okay, so then
on,
you get the
Christina.
the points on
I
that.
just want to see
What
what
do you
it's
mean?
like. Also, I'm
You
filming
like-
it. It's content. I'm filming my face.
Wait, what?
I'm filming my face as I get my pussy waxed.
Okay, for saying it that way, you got another 50 points. Would you ever
So wait,
get?
what do you? Because you usually ask this.
I'm about to.
So I'll do the honors.
I'm just gonna be the creepy
I'm
guy.
about, no, I'm about to.
Yeah, start now.
I'm about to. What I'm saying, your hair is beautiful on top. What's the grooming situation? What's your normal go-to grooming situation?
On the bottom,
Yep.
just shaved with a little triangle.
Little triangle.
Yeah.
Okay. Would you ever get laser hair removal?
No, I'm not that hairy.
Okay. Got it. You did good on that one. 250. Josh.
I can't today, dude.
Why?
I'm this horrible person.
You're not.
obviously.
You're not. You're fucking adorable. Come on.
The heart wants what the heart wants, people.
Heart wants to do it. She's
All right,
gorgeous.
who's your celebrity girl crush?
Oh
Beyonce.
God! I mean, yeah, Beyonce. She's more like Jesus to me.
Got
so I wouldn't say girl crush. Lizzie Kaplan.
Who's that? Can we
Love
bring her up?
Love Lizzie.
I
Yeah,
love Lizzie
funny,
Kaplan.
Great
She's
actress.
she's such a babe.
Wait,
Yeah.
who is she?
While they pull that up, are you going to see Beyonce on tour?
Yes.
Uh,
I haven't picked the city yet because I was debating with my
I
friend
wanna
to
go
go
see-
travel to see her,
I
but I
would-
think I'm gonna do Jersey.
I love
All
this
right.
girl. She did that documentary on the sex workers, right? Yes, she did.
And my other question to you
no,
is,
that wasn't.
No,
her.
that's
That was
another
What?
girl who looks
Yeah.
like her.
what are you prepared to spend to see your favorite artist?
As much as it takes,
So-
I will get the best seats and I will be there first.
So you're gonna go upwards. You're gonna like
Yeah.
$4,000 or $5,000 at least.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be that much though.
Jesus.
No, I think I could get the front area for like
Wait, get the
2K.
face- get the face
2K.
on there?
Dude, fucking no.
Yeah, I already looked.
You better buy it now.
Yeah.
You better buy that shit now before the fucking secondhand market. Before StubHub.
I mean, the secondhand market already got it.
Yeah, but I'm saying like StubHub, the price would be $2,000, but StubHub's going to jack another $1,000 to $1,500 on. It's when you
Yeah.
buy another ticket. When it's that expensive, you basically pay for 2 tickets.
Yeah.
All right, who's your celebrity guy crush?
Oh fuck.
Josh.
Jason Momoa.
My buddy.
Is fucking so gorgeous.
Over
that I
Tom
can't
Hardy?
Think. Yeah, well, I know Tom Hardy. Like, there's so many rumors about him being gay
Doesn't
from
matter.
reputable people that it makes me lose my attraction to him. Because I like a guy who's obsessed with women. Like, I think that's part of the attraction for me. It's like when they're like a pussy hound, not necessarily a pussy hound, but almost.
There's the clip.
Yeah.
Okay, Josh, continue.
Oh no, I'm sorry. Can I take that back?
Yes, you can.
Young Eddie Vedder. Eddie Vedder in the 90s.
That's
I
awesome.
Yeah,
would do
dude.
things to that man.
5'7", everybody.
I don't give a fuck. That
Eddie-
man is so sexy.
Eddie, when he did the Unplugged,
Oh my
and he
god.
writes pro-choice on his arm.
It's like when Elvis came out and women of that era were like, "Oh, I'm alive in my pants for the first time ever." I've never
Tingle.
knew that
Moisture.
I could feel that.
Give you moisture.
You can
Eddie
feel the
Vedder-
skladoosh in my Doc Martens.
This Eddie
Vedder
right
in the
here, this
90s.
one. This
oh
Eddie Vedder.
my!
Yeah, he was a stud, man.
Look at that gorgeous creature. Look at him fucking just blasting his soul out
still
from
looks
his
great.
mouth.
Josh,
Yes.
continue.
No, he does not.
No, I think he does.
Nah,
I've seen current Eddie Vedder.
He's starting to look his age.
Yeah, that's okay.
He's a fucking chronic alcoholic, though. But I thought he still was
No.
Yeah, he is.
good. Yeah,
He
he drinks a
is?
bottle of wine on stage.
Yeah.
Ah,
All right.
whatever.
So
I
you
can
got-
deal with that, Eddie.
All right, so you got a date with young Eddie Vedder. On the morning of the date, you wake up with a huge pimple in your T-zone. What do you do?
T-zone. Oh, here.
Yes.
Nice. I go to
Five.
my friend Crystal, who's an esthetician, and I make her make it go away.
Yeah.
Okay. You have
Follow
it.
Kristen at Kristen Pimple Popper.
But no, it's Heal with Chris, Crys. I gotta say, she has done wonders to my skin. Nobody else was able to do.
So you have a date with Eddie.
Mm.
You end up watching Pretty Woman on the couch and you have to fart. Do you A, hold it in until your spleen begins to burst? B, light a blunt, hoping the smoke hides the smell? C, go to the bathroom? Or D, look him in the eyes and ask him if this is real and then rip it?
See,
C. Go to the bathroom. That's the answer.
How
Okay.
long into the relationship until you fart in front of your dude?
a couple years.
Yes.
You fart now?
600.
No,
I love that.
because you know what?
Okay.
Honestly, but I made a mistake. Every boyfriend that I've ever had, like farts make me laugh so hard.
Right.
And and when they fart, I laugh, and then it makes them want to fart more in front of me because
Right.
I laugh, and then we're both like, I
never
created
fa-
a monster.
I never fart in front of my chick. I like that's the thing. Like I
Yeah,
always
'cause
just
it's
keep
like,
that element of sexy.
Be on your toes.
You got to be on your toes. You got to keep like that. That's like when you stop taking a woman on a date. Okay.
Yeah.
Eddie Vedder takes you on a romantic trip to Israel to reunite with your newly discovered people. You found out you were Jewish recently.
Yeah.
You're sitting on the Wailing Wall, smoking cigarettes, eating matzah and camel snot, or AKA hummus.
Okay.
When he asks you to marry him, however, he's so enamored with the culture, he says the only way he will marry you is if you go full Hasidic with him.
Nope.
Which you wouldn't.
No.
You still have to be a free woman, right?
Yes.
Yeah, dude, Hasids fucking suck.
Yeah, they do.
I've
suck.
interviewed a lot of women, or a couple women, a couple, who escaped the community,
Yeah,
and
it's
my
they're like
God,
puppy
they hate
mills.
women.
They're like puppy mills.
Yeah, they do
use them-
not. They're not a fan of
Right.
women. Women do not have a lot of choices. in
You
that
got
community.
points on that.
And they can't eat crab.
They can't.
That's the worst part.
Listen,
To me.
as a bimbo, your individuality is more important than your attachment to a man.
Yeah,
so I'm just that's
abso-goddamn-lutely.
one of the bimbro commandments.
Codes of honor.
Josh,
All right. Toilet paper, baby wipes, or bidet on your triangly haired pussy.
Oh,
And
what's
butt.
my favorite, or what do I use?
What do
Yeah,
you
what do you use?
Wipes.
Always. Yeah, dude.
900.
We should
Okay.
be dating. You'd come to my house. There's a bidet and wipes, and I'd have Eddie Vedder posters up on the wall.
Yeah, okay.
You can look at it. I'll put the mask
Yeah.
on, and I'll even be like, "Come on, Christina." I'll be like, "Turn those goddamn lights off!
No.
This isn't a television show. It's a concert. We're fucking here."
That
Josh would be
wouldn't
like,
work.
"Release me." Okay.
Thong or boy shorts?
Thong.
Do you own any white pairs of underwear?
Yes.
Is it?
Ew.
Can I ask you a question? For a
The
woman,
fuck
for
is
a
an
woman,
ooh?
does it? I don't.
Wait, no. If they're like,
Sorry, I don't get shit and piss on.
Natalie, is it the same for a woman as a man?
I was gonna say no.
No,
It's
it's
not?
hot. It's hot. It's very virginal.
Well, also,
virginal.
okay, but also when I have like a white dress or white pants, you gotta
Right,
wear
kinda
white.
have
You
to.
know
or-
what? We got to this question. We have to not count this question because now this question it's moot. Moot.
Yeah, it's a moot point.
Okay. How many bottles of perfume do you own?
Bottles, 3.
Or scents do you have? Scents?
Oh, scents like 7.
7. Yes, that's 1,000. We just hit it. Would you ever date a guy who doesn't wear cologne?
Yeah.
Would you prefer it?
Yes.
You would prefer him to wear it?
Yes.
What's your favorite cologne on a guy?
My boyfriend wears John Varvatos, and I love that.
Bond.
God, you always do
Oh,
this.
that's real. That's
You
pretty
like
good.
that?
That's
All
pretty
right.
good.
I told Colin about that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I did. He was like, "What's that cologne, mate?" I was like, "It's this." I love her
What's
boyfriend.
that cologne, mate?
Yeah.
Just gonna say
He's from
this.
Dublin.
I know, but
I'm
he
just-
says mate.
I don't think he does.
Me and him have our own relationship.
Yeah. Okay.
Get the camera. Look at the camera on me. Nat. Varvatos is basic bitch cologne.
She can hear you. We're on it.
Oh, fuck, I forgot.
Josh, here we go.
No, Verbena
burn.
smells good. Verbena
Sick burn.
smells good. It's a good cologne. It's fucking...
Josh, ask the question.
Sorry, I'm having fun.
You're allowed to have fun.
What's the order of importance for a Halloween costume? Recognizable, funny, or sexy?
For me, sexy.
Yes.
What were your last 3 Halloween costumes?
1,010.
Okay. That's a great question.
No,
I always
sure.
forget. Oh, and I was an alien.
1,100.
I was an alien this past year.
A sexy alien?
Yes, of
Well,
course.
how-
sexy alien.
I had like I had a purple bob wig with alien antennas and this like tight little silver dress and like thigh-high boots.
Cleavage, or the dress went all the way to the top? And
All
it
the
was
way to the
tight,
top.
And it was tight. I
Yeah.
got it. Like a Catwoman.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you
What a dress.
had a nun one.
Oh
No,
yeah.
The nun one was hot. The nun one was hot.
Fucking-
Yeah,
Do I
that
have it
was good.
screenshotted? No.
All right. So that one. What are the other 2?
The nun, the alien, the nun, and oh fuck, I don't know, I forget.
Josh has it on
and
his phone.
then sexy Amelia Earhart.
Maybe. No, I've never been that, but yeah, I don't remember.
That's laughing. That's all that matters.
I
As long as
always
make
try
that
to be
dyke
funny.
laugh,
That's what I'm
down.
gonna do next year.
Would you ever, you know what I hate? You know when like a chick is like they for Halloween they go as like a crayon or it's like the
I
most,
love that.
when it's unsexy.
Yeah,
Not
it's-
like a tight crayon with like
I've done unsexy.
I'm in a box.
The thing is, I've done unsexy for Halloween.
Come
I was
on.
Elaine from Seinfeld, and I thought it was going to be enjoyable to like not care, but I hated it. I was like, I want to be with the sexy
yeah,
gals.
the boobs. It's like it's a whole.
No.
I enjoy it because I don't dress like necessarily like overtly sexual, but in Halloween I feel comfortable doing that.
Yeah, but see, look at Heidi Klum.
Yeah, she go. I mean, she
goes
goes
all out. She was a fucking
movie
worm.
effects.
Yeah, she was like a worm, and
Yeah.
she's one of the hottest women that's ever lived.
Heidi
Yeah.
Klum went as a womb. Was a worm.
Oh, like a
Heidi Klum in the
gross
womb.
worm. Yeah,
Heidi
like
Klum in the
Can I see
womb.
that real quick?
yeah, it was
Klum
wild.
As a worm. Well,
I love her dedication to Halloween.
Yeah, she loves it.
That's what she went as.
Yeah.
That's weird.
How did
Yep.
they get? How did she get around?
She crawled.
I mean, that's really committed.
She's like, yeah, I want to be the worm this month.
She looks like a dick that'll make you run away.
She sucks.
Run away,
her feet.
run
She was such an
away.
asshole to Gary Veter on fucking.
Oh,
it's like I'm
fuck Heidi Klum.
Yeah, it's like I'm sorry. Like we
She can be an asshole every once in a while.
A
It's
German
okay.
model doesn't have a sense of humor. Like the two
Maybe
most
no.
unfunny things on the planet mixed together. Okay, here we go. Last question. You have beautiful hair,
Thank you.
gorgeous hair.
Thank you.
All right, take this in. God tells you you're going to lose your beautiful, gorgeous, curly hair,
Okay.
but you can keep it if he can take your small toe.
Nah, I'd keep the toe.
What?
Lose your hair?
Yeah, because I've always wanted to shave my head, but I wouldn't do it unless I got like cast in a movie. Like someone cast me in like a real
You
movie.
can't grow it back in this scenario.
Yeah, could be cool.
You're bald forever.
Yeah, could be fun. Wigs.
You win.
Wigs.
I feel like you win now. My score is different than the himbo score, but I love that that's your answer.
Look at that. Because of that, we finished in 1 hour.
Well, I mean, in my opinion, Natalie, sell me on this because this puts her back at 1,200, which that's the 400-point one. Give me your rationale on that.
The rationale.
Now, maybe not as a woman who's attracted to a woman, but as a woman in general, I love that you're like, yeah, I don't give a fuck if I'm bald.
Yeah,
It's powerful.
Yeah, exactly. Like it fucks with gender norms, which I love. I'm obsessed with Sinead O'Connor, and the reason that she shaved her head made me want to shave my head because it's like fuck it. Who cares? I'm more than my hair. I
Yeah,
don't care.
you are. But I love you and I appreciate you, but I'm
Thank
still
you.
taking all the points away.
It's okay.
1,200. You still scored in code red, so it's still very good. With
Nice.
that, Sinead O'Connor looks great. Let's go
So beautiful.
to plugs. Christina?
Oh
tell us
my
what's going on.
God. I don't know when this is coming out, but I have a Patreon, patreon.com/Krystyna Hutchinson, where I run group lamenting over Zoom 4 times a month, and I really love it. And if you can't make it, you can listen to the recording of the Zoom session. It's honestly incredible. Guys We Fucked podcast, anywhere you listen to podcasts. If this comes out soon, I'm headlining Helium Comedy Club in Philadelphia this weekend. I'm recording my comedy album on Saturday. And then I got San Diego, Los Angeles, Fort Worth. A bunch of dates coming up. KrystynaHutchinson.com and at Krystyna Hutch.
Josh.
At Josh Adam Myers on all social media, joshadamyers.com for tickets. Jacksonville, Wilmington, Montreal, Pittsburgh, and then and then I'll be in LA once a month doing the goddamn comedy jam and shimmy. And the Backroad Baptism Tour, July 28th through October 15th with Jelly Roll. It's going to be great. 44 arenas all around the country. Oh, and then Skankfest. I'll be there on the last
Oh
night.
yeah, me too.
On the last night.
We all
All of
we'll all
us.
be there. Can I do the jam?
Oh, wait. What? Yeah. This was going to be, yes. I can tentative yes. It's just we're only doing one.
Oh.
So I don't know. They're going to book it.
Oh, okay.
So talk to them, but I'll, of course, put you in. That being said, we are going to do one here in New York, June 17th. And if you want to do it.
Yeah.
And then listen to the
What venue?
500 Sony Music Hall.
Nice.
Yeah, it's going to be cool.
Fun.
And we're doing my other podcast, The 500. Listen to it. Christina's done it. Justin will do it.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I know.
The
You
Tool
have to
album?
write it. No, there's no Tool on there, unfortunately.
No one's going to be able to pull. Oh, no, not on the 500. I thought they were thinking of the jam. I was
No,
gonna say
and
can
nobody
pull
would
it
do Tool
Tool.
either.
Can't do that.
But that being said, the 500podcast.com, I go through Rolling Stone Magazine's list of the 500 greatest albums. It's great. Tune in, support the show, support this. Thank you for subscribing to the Patreon, to all the people out there.
Yes, thank you.
And keep sending us questions for all the episodes when we go solo, okay?
Yes, Twitch. Natalie, go ahead, and then I'll tell them where they can do that.
Natalie DeChico Edits on Instagram and Watch Gas Digital Now on YouTube.
Yes, and for this podcast to send in those questions, it is himbospodcast@gmail.com. Himbos Podcast on all social media platforms. The Patreon is patreon.com/Himbos Podcast, where you get all that bonus content and all the fun stuff, the interactive Q&A. I stay on there with you guys, shitting and chatting. For me, it's at I am Justin Silver on all social media platforms. IamJustinSilver.com. I got a bunch of different dates coming up. Long Island again, back to the Governor's franchise. And please go on my YouTube channel. I put clips, I put like sections of the crowd work stuff that I do, so it'll be like 10-minute chunks, so it's like bite-sized bits of comedy that you can like ingest, which is a little bit longer than you would see on regular social media. Oh yes, and guys, please continue to screen cap your 5-star ratings and reviews on iTunes. Screen cap them and DM them to us. When you just go, hey, where's my t-shirt? I don't know who you are. So you have to screen cap it and send it to me so I know who you are, because I got to say, what's your size? What's your address? Blah, 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 blah. Josh wants to
I want to say we want to see how you're listening to Himbo.
Oh,
so
yeah, you've been saying this.
Screenshot how you listen.
If you're at
whether
the
it's
gym,
with-
in the car.
Well, no, I was going to say Spotify or
Oh.
Stitcher or Apple. Do it on your phone. Screenshot it. Post it on your Instagram stories. Tag us at
Yes.
Justin, at Josh Adam Myers. And then tag at Himbos, and we'll share it, and we're gonna pick a winner, whoever does that, and we'll
Yes.
send a T-shirt to that too.
Yeah, we'll do that too. Good idea. Thank you, Josh. And with that, let's end on some philosophy.
I probably shouldn't be quoting this guy, but fuck
Uh-oh.
it. 80% of success is showing up. Said
Hitler.
Woody Allen. Worse.
Yeah, way worse.
And with that, we will see you all next week.
We are the himbos, we are not bimbos. 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 Himbo body, himbo mind, himbo souls, himbo philosophy, himbo fashion, himbo fitness, himbo grooming, himbo science. We are the himbos, we are not bimbos. We are the himbos, we are not bimbos.